Just absolutely flexing. No, it's fine. We're joking. We're joking. Oh. Was that not supposed to be shown? Whatever, it's shown. Be proud of it. Be very proud of how good you are, okay? If you do something like that, if you can do something like that, be proud of it. Good luck, have fun to both races. Okay, looks like a barrel crate room. Double gold, let's go. Okay, you definitely wanna... I think... You definitely wanna bomb the ones on the left here. That's awfully disappointing. These barrels and crates on the right. Shortcake will take the pack of holding. And here's a pretty good Bloodshaw. There's a map. Pack good. Pack is good. Just don't get backpacked. Just don't get backpacked. Except we see people getting backpacked all the time, despite hearing that advice and knowing it. Yeah, the music's very low. Ooh, Ring of Regen or Ring of Might? You probably take Regen. Regen's just such a good ring. Early on, Ring of Might gets you better value, but down the line, Regen gets you... Regen's probably gonna serve you better. And even now, it'll probably still serve you pretty well if you make any mistakes and you take hits. It looks like Shortcake's going for the sacrifice here. With normal enemies, there's a bomb trap right next to it too for bombing the sacrifice for free for a heart container of some kind. I think at... Oh, okay. Just use the Mimic, that's nice. Cavalca probably will just use the Minotaur to activate the shrine. Oh, or not. No, Cavalca actually going for the regular enemy sacrifice as well. That's not something you see all too often. Both races doing that. Okay. Here is a pretty decent weapon. Very, very serviceable for the whole run. But taking that benefits Cavalca way more, given Cavalca has made the swap to regen. Ooh. Okay. Swan 3 exit is not all too good for Shortcake. Luckily he has the Ring of Might, so won't just be suffering, dealing a complete lack of damage. A gun, okay. I guess we're taking gun. Shortcake check. What do you even do? I mean, you don't really want to like take gun, but like if that's your only source of damage up. I think people on this sleep on the flail a bit too much. Yeah, I think so too. You definitely take gun. Gun is decent. And that is the little worst food shot possible. And Cavalca will take a hit as well. Also getting backpacked. So, that was a pretty disastrous food shot for Cavalca, but a miniature disaster with not the worst consequences. Cavalca is reloading on a bomb. Oh god, gun is bad. Gun is bad. Gun is hard to use. Okay, gun isn't bad. It's hard to use, and often you'll find a better weapon. Right now on the seat, though, there is not a better weapon. Meanwhile, Shortcake has swapped off to regen anyways. Okay. Shortcake. Moving on. What's up here? Not going for a different weapon. Cavalca swapping off to Glass Staff. This is the kill for Cavalca. Sacrificing the heavy glass for that. Very smart. And taking a 1 damage flail. Go back for gun. Cavalca doesn't really know how to use gun. I mean, there aren't too many people that do, because there isn't too many situations that you need to run gun. Shortcake is keeping the gun though. And here's the pink shovel as well. Actually, buy gun. Lands on a glass rapier. I don't know why Shortcake kept going after the titanium spear. That's a pretty good weapon, and the more transmogs you do, the more likely you're just gonna corner yourself with the bad weapon. Spear's kinda bad. Yeah. But that's personally what I would do. Here's Cavalca with the spear, speaking of spear. But, yeah, still lacking damage. You get some kind of damage up, be a better weapon. Well, great. That is all on you there. Trying to set up for a leprechaun here, Shortcake. Shortcake will not be able to get, though. There will be a jewel dagger in the shop, though. So, won't be bad at all. Meanwhile, Cavalca with an obsidian cat. Very nice find. So, suddenly we're on some pretty good weapons. That is a solid telemonkey take from Cavalca. Oh, okay. Warlock Cat being a bit spooky there. Oh, that's an unfortunately placed Mimic. An armadillo thing going on there for Shortcake, that's fine, has armor. Shortcake's doing a pretty good job here at just using the jewel dagger. Like, kind of expected. Shortcake is someone who plays Coda. Coda is often, you have high damage but one range, and you need to be really good at that, so... Another Telemonkey take for Cavalca, right into a Lich Confuse. But handling it well, not too many other enemies around to make that a bad situation. Shortcake is running away with it, though. Ooh, eggs. Oh, Shortcake, please. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Very good enemy priority there to take out the hardest hitting enemies, so that Shortcake would be able to make it out of that without, you know, getting stepped on by the blue dragon. Cavalca needs Shortcake to break this jewel dagger ASAP. So right side dead, we're gonna spawn for left side strat scoots or shortcake. You get one hit and it turns into 5 gold and drop. That sounds like a time. What's shortcake doing here? Ooh. What is... Yeah, that seemed like a lot of drop beats. Sounds like Frost Dagger, where you just get bombed or fireballed or something and it just melts. Lol. Cavalca now on to the Necrodancer as well. But Shortcake is on the last hit. Is completely walled out by enemies here. A pretty solid job at dealing with that. Some pretty heavy damage coming in for Shortcake though, but will manage to finish off. GG's to Shortcake. Taking the first point of the set. Shortcake has been a racer who I haven't been able to catch a lot of the races for due to just having a lot of time zone existing in a time zone where I don't exist, I guess. But yeah, this really good play. This is a really good, like, both these races are like really dang good. 50 gold, Jewel Dagger, let's go. Yeah. Easy Shortcake there. Jewels are fake. Which is why you play Diamond. Yeah, that was a pretty fortunate place to break your glass weapon. Obviously you don't want to break your glass weapon, but, you know? If you're gonna break it, might as well have a good weapon laying around. Do you secretly blast Shortcake? Yeah. Somehow. We all thought it was bad at first, but Crate had best intentions in mind, obviously. Okay, on to the second race. Ballet shoes. Which Cavalca will miss out on. Ballet shoes are often not all too good unless you find obsidian things. Then it's pretty nice. Here's a tier 2 cracked wall for Cavalca with 2 bombs to use. Ooh, the blood shop is on 1-2 then. I mean 1-1 then, because 1-2 is a glass shop. And both races will not get the blood shop. Please kill the bats before you go into the glass shop. Look at all these bats. Nah, that's not really a curse. That's just like, if you don't do that, then you're kind of asking to get hit in a way. As a word of advice more than something that can even be cursed. Ooh, a shield spell find for Shortcake, thanks to the monocle. Here's a boss shrine as well. Yeah, oh, okay. You take the heal spell or you take the sword? You probably take the... Okay, you definitely take the heal spell now. Hopefully Cavalca doing a bit of screen watching will be able to see that. That is big to miss out on. Going the wrong way. You want to go the wrong way on this 1-3. Yeah. Having a source of regen this early on will get you so much value out of it, and yeah, it's gold, titanium tier. Farming for the yeah, compass is it can definitely help. Especially when things come to the very end of the race, a compass can make or break the ending of your run. Cavalca has no bombs actually for this boss shrine. And I mean, not just the ending of your run, like pretty much all throughout the run, it's just good to have the compass. Oh, no flaws for shortcake here. Yeah, no flaws for shortcake, but I mean, already has a decent enough build that missing out on the chest should not give too much of an advantage to Cavalca. Kinda hate the boss shrine on Rapier. I wouldn't agree. But yeah, I can definitely understand why. Because you just get more bad bosses if you take a boss shrine. But I do favor having the 3 damage pretty highly because it makes life a lot easier on your brain. The mental load is a lot less if you are up to 3 damage, and not only that, you can like break open crates and stuff. Yeah. Being at a constant 3 damage, not like Obsidian 3 damage where you have to think pretty hard about whether you have enough damage or something. Ooh, another choice of spell here for shortcake. We'll pass up on it. You don't really need that. Here's a Nazar Charm take instead. Here's a bit of Move Dig too. Can't afford to just purchase that. But no Battle Shovel, sadly. Yeah, that early on, just seeing that, I would take it. Ooh, shortcake getting frozen. See, this is why boss shrine is bad, definitely. Is stuff like this happens. Not getting any heal spell there. I think that was a setup for a double heal spell possibly, but maybe a bit too shaken to even do it normally. You're bad with boss shrine plus non-AoE. It's understandable, you can easily lose a lot of time to the second mini-boss. Yeah, some pretty aggressive spell use here out of Shortcake. I'm a little bit concerned because using spells should improve the situation a bit, but it seems like the situation is just still bad. Look at all the ice. Okay, the bat finally cooperating. Shortcake getting a good lunge into the bat. Ooh, Rapier War for Cavalca, and also Boots of Pain. This is a good haul for Cavalca here. And skipping out on the chest for Shortcake. Shortcake has a Move Dig, which maybe... Oh, there's a... there's a Courage Ring. Shortcake will take it for the rocket. Aggroing Freddy! Oh, great job recognizing that. And activating shield. It wouldn't have been too bad thanks to this quartz armor, but... Yeah, still, very, very heads-up play there to not die to Freddy. You kind of just plant a bomb and then you realize it's... you do have more time to react at least. That you realize that you've done something wrong than, say, with, like, Pulse spell or Fireball spell. But yeah, this is a very high skill ceiling build for Shortcake. Look at all these Blade Masters. It's not. This is not good. Yeah, getting confused by a Lich there, and we'll jump into a Harpy. Your favorite build other than Glass Rocket? It's a fun build. It's hard to play well. I cannot play it well. Harp Courage is your favorite. Yeah. I really need to get good with Courage Ring. I feel like... It feels like everyone's like more comfortable with Courage Ring than I am. Sometimes. I don't like one range Courage. I'm not good. I'm not good. I wish I was good. Which is why you play the game more if you want to be good. Problem with Harp Courage is that you really need a +1. Not comfortable with Courage Ring, you're just comfortable with dying. Oh, I guess to an extent being comfortable with dying is good in a way. Obviously it'd be better if you just didn't die. But dying in races happens at all levels. And if you're comfortable with dying, that's still a skill set that you can tap into to potentially win races. Yep. Taking Courage Ring instead of being afraid of it, in a way, and then using Courage Ring without being afraid. There's a reason why it's called the Ring of Courage. So, Cavalca in a pretty good spot here. Lots of hearts to use this Quartz Armor with. An Arc Dagger there you probably don't want to swap. Yeah. Like, it's called the Courage Ring. Courage Shovel, maybe a bit more questionable. Cavalca passing up on the Risk Charm. Not too much reason to pass up on that. Like, you really, really hope that you don't don't ever have that come into play. But we have a Doorquake, saving that one beat. You don't gotta open it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone not quake the door this season. It's all been Doorquakes, which is pretty cool. We have evolved as a community, because those are definitely a lot more rare. But now it's just common knowledge. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Bit of a red dragon here for Cavalca. Dealing with the red dragon first. Okay. Make sure everything's under control. There it is. Okay. GG's to Cavalca. Taking the second point. Pretty solid race. I mean, Shortcake going for that kind of build where you gotta play it well. You have to play it well. And it's not easy to play it well. Yeah, noticing Freddy was very, very good. I mean, even if you got hit by Freddy, it would have just been -1 heart anyways, but you... in your decision process, you obviously wouldn't think that far. Like, okay, I'm accidentally aggroing Freddy, it's okay, I have Quartz Armor. But still. Just having the foresight for that was just very nice, and shows off Shows off your skill, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. Ah, thanks for the raid part. Hope your necrodancing went well. Okay, on to the third and final seed. Like, this set has been just some really skillful play. And a lot of fearlessness in this set, actually. Speaking of being courageous. And the previous one too, I guess. The previous one with Lith. Versus Shortcake. Absolute disregard for fear. Like, who cares? We aren't scared. We want to go fast. We want to take wins. Which is good. I really do like seeing that. Though I also do really like seeing safety. I just like seeing people being good at the game. Okay? I think that's it. Okay, that's a pretty meh shop for Shortcake. Nothing you really want. Torch is definitely nice though. That is true. That's a very insightful way of looking at shops in what you can do with it. Like, obviously a shop can be good, but if you can't do anything without it, what's the point of having a shop be good? I haven't really considered that. That's very insightful and clever. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised because that seems like something that should just be obvious, but I've never considered that too much. Just more like, oh, that's a good shop, but I'm too poor for it. Let's see if I can try to find a way to kill. Okay, I cannot try to find... I have not found a way to kill, I'll just move on. Would be my thought process, instead of judging shops on immediately what you can do with them. Mm-hmm. There definitely could have been nice things to pick up on the cheap. But just like how if you have like 3,000 gold, you probably won't find heavy plate in the shop. I don't know. I think it seems fake to me, but I have no clue. Here's a ring apiece for a cavalca. Okay, it seems a bit more real with this torch on Shortcake's side. Generally, check if you have 150 gold hand overkill. Yeah. Yeah. I've actually never considered that. It's more like I just look into a shop and be like, yeah, that's a shop. Oh, I want that item, but I'm too poor for it. Ooh, I might want to kill the shopkeeper. Let's see if I can find a bomb or something. I'm learning. Banned from Conduit, by the way. I really wish I wasn't banned from Conduit. I still feel like there's so much more I could have gotten out of Conduit. But I say that as the person who has gotten banned from Conduit after the most conduits entered more than anyone else, so I'll let other people have their fun in conduit and stop taking up their space. Yeah. 10, I believe. I got banned on my 10th conduit. And at that time, I was tied for, like, most conduits entered. But not anymore. Okay, here's an Obsidian Harp for Cavalca. Didn't feel right about entering conduit again? I still think you should go for it. I mean, recently we've had Ochre and Sivkria get banned from conduit. Like, Ochre and Sivkria got their bans after I did, so you definitely should enter. You definitely should enter. Like, like I do complain, like, not really, like, complain, but, like, point out how stupidly good people in Conduit are, but earn your ban. Winning Conduit is not just being a good enough racer, but, like, actually having it happen. The only way to get banned is winning. If you're good enough, like really, really good, then you're kind of just soft banned. But you aren't really, really good yet. Like I'm talking about like Crystal tier good. Yeah, Crate's a pretty new face in the community. Entry level tournament, by the way. Cavalca's put in a pretty good pace here. Here's an Obsidian Longsword swap off. Pretty safe build. You got a bit of armor, a bit of damage up for this Obsidian weapon if you ever lose a multiplier, and also a Ring of Peace. No build in Zone 3. I mean, oh, this will definitely help. Kind of. No, not really. Yeah, Cavalca has just been finding build stuff. In Shortcake, not really finding the same items. Even though it can screen watch. Sometimes it's hard to screen watch and you just like, okay, I assume they got the item from here, but it's not here. Well, what do I do now? I have no clue where they got that. Yeah. Go enter Conduit Crate. No shame. No shame in entering Conduit. It's like, it's not advertised to be for like people like you, but it's for people like you. It's for people who aren't banned yet and can earn their ban. Oh, Shortcake blowing up. Yeah. Getting full surround on goo. Shout to Harp for being gooey. And also Harp. Harpy Harp and Ghoulam. So yeah, Cavalca in a pretty good spot here. Oh, very, very good food shop too. The harpies will fly behind you, yeah. That can seriously get you. I think he just gluttoned it, yeah. There you go. A bit of extra protection for Cavalca at the cost of damage up via the sunglasses. Ooh, heavy plate in the shop. Earth twice. They're just Earth twice. Just do the double Earth. Do the double Earth. Do it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Cavalca. Don't. Okay. It's literally free. Not literally free, it's half a heart, and obviously that thing's gonna save more than half a heart if you ever do use it. So... there's like no reason not to. You're this far ahead. We have upret, let's go. Hog. They don't want to ruin their average. Imagine caring about average. Caring about averages is less important than putting wins up on the board, and that will definitely help you put wins on the board if things go horribly wrong, which you can't guarantee won't happen. There it is, Cavalca will take it though. It's fine. It's fine. Cavalca taking this at 2-1 over Shortcake. Shortcake, I think dying a bit too much is mostly the thing. But, like, has put up some super good plays. And just kinda got unlucky with the build, too. Bombing Dorian twice, which seems not ideal.